It is a case and a sentence that stunned the motorcycling community on Vancouver Island. A 47-year-old man killed when an impaired driver crossed the center line and slammed into his bike, Canada Day 2011. The driver pleaded guilty to impaired driving causing death and was sentenced to just a single day in jail and 3 years probation. As CTV's Louise Hartland reports tonight, the victim's family and friends were outraged, and so too were Crown prosecutors. And today they vented that outrage in appeals court.
Motorcyclists gather outside the Victoria courthouse to remember a fellow rider and friend gone too soon.
He did not come with us that day, and unfortunately he lost his life because of somebody else's irresponsible actions.
Jana Mehanthiran died on the Trans-Canada Highway when a car crossed the center line and hit him head-on. Tracy Smith pleaded guilty to impaired driving causing death, admitting she was high on cocaine and drunk when she drove her car that day. On December 6, Smith was sentenced to 1 day in jail and 3 years probation. Since the crash, she has been living in a recovery house in Surrey. Now the Crown is appealing, asking for a stiffer sentence of 2 years in jail.
There really needs to be a consequence that would show a deterrent for people that are considering getting behind a wheel being impaired.
The Crown argued Smith's sentence was demonstratively unfit, saying she showed no remorse at the scene and the punishment did not fit the crime. In handing down the lighter sentence, the judge had referenced Smith's tragic background, which included physical and sexual abuse and, starting at the age of 13, a life of substance abuse. The Crown says the sentencing judge made a number of errors in his decision, including assuming Smith would not receive rehab while incarcerated. The defense argued the judge made the right decision. Putting Smith in jail would not benefit anyone. However, rehabilitating her is a benefit to Smith and society.
That's our position, is that he considered the law and he imposed a sentence that certainly is unique, but that was in accordance with the law of Canada. We'll see if the Court of Appeal agrees or not.
Tracy Smith is now back in jail, accused of breaching her probation. Smith appears in a Surrey Court March 4th for a bail hearing. The victim's friends say jail is where she belongs.
We're giving kids nowadays the wrong message that there is no consequences for behaviors. So it's disheartening.
She unfortunately took an irresponsible route, and there was a life lost because of that. And I just can't believe the pain that his family is feeling right now because of that.
The three-judge panel has reserved its judgment. A decision on the appeal is expected in the coming weeks. Louise Hartland, CTV News, Victoria.